streetwise, get a workout, meet the masters, know the arts, watch the spills, see the fights, enjoy the laughs and get your share of crazy martial arts action.
To the ground. We've got this guy out from America. His name's Lelliott, an 8th Dan Kenpo practitioner.
He sounds like he's from England.
He does actually. He's American, but he was born in England, lived in England, thought, hey, here's a bit of an opportunity, I'll go and teach over in America. And he's doing that. And now he's teaching in Australia. We brought him out here for this trip, and I believe he's going to all different states. What's the main objectives you're trying to get from Graham on this trip?
So one of the objectives of getting Graham out here is actually to spread Kenpo to the rest of Australia.
100 years going back to the Chinese and Shaolin Temple and so forth. That's been changed when it's been brought into America. And like anybody who studies a style for so long, you add your other elements into that. I believe the focus is a lot on self-defense. Is that where the main focus on what Kenpo is about?
Very much so, yeah. Mr. Parker was, he had quite a reputation of being a street fighter in Hawaii.
Okay.
When he was growing up, and he had a judo background. But when he went with William Chow, he was known as a street fighter in them days, and then he sophisticated it. What he called his Kenpo really was sophisticated basics. So
okay.
He kept the basics there, and they're very important in any martial art that you do.
Yeah.
But what he done, I once asked him, what do you think the ultimate aim of Kenpo was? And he said, if you elongate your circles and round off your corners, you've got Kenpo.
So, what's your view on the knife attacks these days? So, what's your view on the knife attacks these days, Peter?
I think the media is tending to have fairly good coverage these days. If an incident happens, there's a media truck there in 20 minutes to get there typically before the ambulance does these days. So I think we're getting a lot more coverage on things that we never used to see back in the old days. Exactly. So basically we teach our students to, a few basic knife attacks, but I've been told that 90% of all violent crimes get solved in Victoria. So my philosophy to my students is if he's just after your wallet, hand it over to him. And 9 out of 10 chances is he's going to get caught because your life's not worth your wallet. We
do hear people who are teaching knife defences or knife attacking. Some of the arts specialise in that. But some of them are ex-military style defence tactics training, and it's for that particular field. It's not particularly for the civilian who's going to go there and teach these sort of knife defence techniques. It's kind of closed door stuff, and the people that are trained there are really qualified by the martial arts teachers. Those people aren't going to go out and attack somebody.
Typically not. That's what you're going to find. I think it's the same with a lot of the martial arts. You'll find that the attack is done as a martial artist attacking, and the reality is it's not normally going to be a martial artist that's attacking you. Mr. Parker would always say that a martial artist will train his skills up and then he'll keep his skills under check, but somebody just off the street is going to pick up the first thing in their hand and try to hit you with it, or stab you or whatever. So they're not going to have that skill factor.
Yeah.
And typically they're not thinking about another martial artist coming back at them. It's a threat thing more than anything.
Because you're saying that Kenpo specialises in defence against the average thug out there rather than a trained martial artist.
Typically, yeah. I mean, it's if you look at the way that a lot of the techniques are structured, there's always a what if. We'll teach one technique and then there'll be a what if it's this, what if it's that. Because we don't really know what the person is going to do, nor they don't pre-plan an attack.
No.
Same as we don't want to pre-plan a defence.
Yeah.
Typically we'll find a point of reference somewhere along the line, but we might be 3 blocks into something or 3 parries before we actually do a technique. I mean, the basic thing is to stay safe.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for your time today. I know that you're going to get ready for seminars tomorrow. It's been a big flight, just lost 2 days coming from the States, but you may get up on the way back home, a bit of a holiday. Yeah, 2 days, yeah, that's great. So, thanks again, and Peter, for bringing him down here. I know he's just come straight off the plane, and I look forward to catching you on the seminar. And we'll catch some of the seminar footage as well very, very shortly. But as I promised, we're going to some of those self-defense techniques. You can follow along and learn some great skills. Okay, but don't forget, find out a good martial arts school to practice. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Brad.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
So the attack is more likely to be either slicing or stabbing.
rather than just a stabbing attack that this one would be. It's very hard to slice and measure a skilled fighter with a knife in this direction. So it depends. Typically, when you confronted with a knife, you don't really want to be on the outside. And in saying that, there might be times when you have to be on the inside. If I was against the wall, then that wall is real up close there now. Obviously, I can't step into the wall. There are times when I might have to go on the inside. And that's when you use your natural weapons. If you look what I've done to Pete then, when I come down, my first weapon would probably be the headbutt that would come right in that position. Anybody can do a headbutt, you just got to carry your head low. Made that happen. Might not devastate somebody, but it gives you a window of opportunity where you can get in, maybe get away from somebody, or start to get a technique. Because anywhere that I touch him up there, if I control this hand is my danger. But if I touch him anywhere in the face, this hand will go to put the pain. Every time we feel pain, the hand automatically goes to where the pain felt. So if you look again at that position, if I step off and over on the inside, my head butted, it takes that hand out of the way. So I can maybe come to the groin, flip up to get the knife and disarm with a vicious rake, or just take the knife.
Hey, we've swapped sides. Is that confusing?
I think so. Well, you know, this is the last of the series this season. We look forward to catching you next season. So if you want to know more about what we've been doing, or when the next season is going to start, or what's going to be in there, or if you want to be in there, you want us to go out and visit a school, or you want us to capture an event, what do you reckon they should do?
They should go to our website, which is written down the bottom of the screen, right down there.
Is that writing big enough?
I don't know, I think I better make it bigger in post. Damn it, we're on air!
Oh no, it's too late, it's already done. Okay. Just zoom into your screen and go a bit closer to the TV. This one. Yeah, you're right. It is bigger.
Don't miss the Martial Arts Channel, your portal for fun, fitness and fantastic moves. Catch all the kick-ass action by subscribing today.